Guys, it's me, Walt Frazier from IndieFanboy.com, and I just had to do a quick little mini podcast. I just saw Star Wars Force Awakens on digital via Amazon. I just bought it. I never do that kind of thing, but I was having a day and I just wanted a little distraction, so I watched it, and then I started watching the bonus footage. And then this, I think, I didn't even realize how much I was into it. And all of a sudden they get to that point where they're talking about rebuilding the Millennium Falcon. And then the first time that Han Solo steps back onto the Millennium Falcon, and there's that moment where he's in the cockpit and discovering all the knobs. And they're talking about all the things that were so cheaply put together in 77 that are now like really, really good, but looking the exact same way. And Harry's like, is this there before? He says, yeah, the exact same thing. And the reason I'm doing this podcast, because I found myself staring at my computer screen watching this, just kind of going, and I like how dorky I might have looked. It might have been worse than that, a little bit better than that, hopefully. But 5-year-old back in 1977 watching Star Wars: A New Hope. All that came back, right? And absolutely amazing. And then they get to the point where they're talking about, the bad thing that happens at the end of the movie, near the end of the movie, right? They're talking about the when Han Solo gets killed by his son, who's actually Kylo Ren. So I'm sorry if you haven't seen the movie. Spoiler. They're talking about that whole scene, and the actors talking about their process and the build of the set and the makeup and the prosthetics and the CGI and the stop motion or the motion capture stuff with all those guys, and amazing. Sorry, my finger in there. Yeah, so it's out. You can watch on Amazon. I posted a little tweet about it. Somebody says their DVD's coming Tuesday or something like that, or whatever. It's the fourth time I watched it. That Millennium Falcon, watching the movie just now, that moment where I guess we're going with the garbage, I think she says. He's like, what about that thing over there? Oh, that's garbage. We don't see what it is. Also says, I guess we're taking the garbage. Flip to Millennium Falcon, right? And it's just like, heart stops, everything kind of, I'm 5 years old again. Yeah, I mean, and there's just so many moments. The movie is as perfect as it can be. I think if I was going to sit down like as a real movie critic, I'm not a movie critic, but if a movie critic could probably pick this movie apart, I'm guessing, right? There's plenty of flaws. There's a couple moments. The whole Poe thing, he was supposed to die, and they said, let's keep him alive. So there's a weird continuity thing there. How does he get back? But who cares, right? We get all those elements. We get with those sounds of Darth Vader. We know he's there in spirit, right? The dark side is there. That whole thing with Kylo Ren, he's more afraid of the light pulling him back. He doesn't want the light. He's like, I'm being tempted by the light, where it's always been being tempted by the dark side. He's being tempted by the light. It's all about there. This isn't a review. This is just a reaction. Me going like, all right. I'm going to go back to watching the rest of the bonus footage. But, hey, guys, see you later. IndieFanboy.com. Check us out. Come see me do some comedy in Times Square at the Broadway Comedy Club, too. Check out the little notes down there somewhere. I'll have links to things. Cool. See you in a bit.